What's up guys, Matt back again with another video, and today I'd like to share 7 picks that I have for future MASTERLISE Plus releases. Before we dive into the video, please remember to subscribe and hit the bell, like the video, comment your thoughts down below for us to discuss, follow me on my socials, and consider becoming a YouTube member to enter into our monthly giveaways and Discord server so our community can help you on your Dragon Ball figure collecting journey. So for those of you who don't know, MASTERLISE Plus is a new type of MASTERLISE figure, which is a little hard to explain, but it seems that they're MASTERLISE figures that have a little extra something, whether it's an extra character or maybe an extra detail, such as Gohan breaking out of Raditz space pod, or with another character like I mentioned, Gohan with Piccolo, Goku with Gohan, something along those lines. So I thought it'd be fun for me to sit here and share 7 ideas that I had for future MASTERLISE Plus releases that I think a lot of people, especially myself, would get excited about. So this isn't scripted or anything. I just want to go through all these and share this with you guys, and that way we can discuss, we can share different ideas, and you know, if we come up with more ideas, or maybe there's a few comments in the comments section of really creative MASTERLISE Plus ideas, maybe we can make another video showcasing some of your comments if, you know, I feel like they're really cool ideas. So number 1, I'd like to start with an OG Dragon Ball pick that I think a lot of people can appreciate, and it's Master Roshi doing the Mafuba with the rice cooker. So I thought this would be kind of funny. Maybe, I know the rice cooker isn't supposed to be like a huge thing, but it would be kind of cool if they had like a somewhat bigger than normal rice cooker that has all the details, a little pink like bunnies or something that are all along the rice cooker with his little Mafuba stamp on it. Roshi doing the Mafuba in his cool pose in his outfit that he wore, which is basically Jackie Chun but without the wig and everything, and his sunglasses, which the Strong Chains had an e-moving head like that, which I think would fit pretty well, but maybe they could do a different one where he's actually doing the Mafuba pose. And if not Master Roshi, maybe his master. I forgot his name, and pardon me, but that would be also a really cool pick. But I think as a MASTERLISE Plus, this was one of the first things that popped in my head for a character that had an actual object that went with them. Next is one that I think a lot of people might have thought about when MASTERLISE Plus was announced, and that is the father-son Kamehameha. We've had Ichiban Kuji figures in the past of the father-son Kamehameha. I believe it was called Dragon Ball vs. Existence. I've never owned those figures, but it looks like a lot of people like them. At face value, I don't think they have quite as much detail as MASTERLISE figures have, but it does look like a really cool concept. But if they translated that at the level of detail and scaling and everything else that MASTERLISE has to offer as a MASTERLISE Plus, I think that would be awesome. And also on top of that, I would really like it if they went with the actual source material rather than what the original anime did. And what the original anime did is they made Goku a Super Saiyan behind Gohan while he's firing the Kamehameha. But in the manga and in future anime showcases of this moment, Goku is rightfully in his base form. His hair is just being blown back from the Kamehameha, but he is in base form during that moment in the manga, which is why you see it that way in Dragon Ball Super Superhero and many other places that showcase that moment. So I would like that, and I think it would give people who maybe already own the Dragon Ball vs. Existence enough reason to pick up a new version of this with Goku looking in, you know, a different pose, not pose, but a different form for the actual figure. So that is my second choice. Number 3 is one that popped in my head almost immediately when I saw MASTERLISE Plus, and that's Goten and Trunks doing the fusion technique. This is a no-brainer. If they did an Ichiban Kuji that had Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, maybe other fused characters like Vegito, Goku and Vegeta, Majin Buu, lots of great ideas that could go in there, but they can easily stick in a MASTERLISE Plus of our first base Goten and our first base Kid Trunks in the MASTERLISE Plus section of both of them doing the fusion technique, touching fingers. Maybe the figures could be separate from each other, so if you wanted to move them around, you could, but if they were stuck together like that, obviously there would be no real reason to move them around from the way that they are, unless maybe you wanted to put like a Gotenks in the middle or something, but you could still do that if, you know, they're crouched over doing the pose. But I think this is a no-brainer. The fusion technique is iconic. Goten and Trunks pretty much are the staples for the fusion. I know Gogeta is like the more popular fusion, but Gotenks is like, when I think of fusion, I think of Goten and Trunks and Gotenks. So if they did Master Release Plus of these two characters doing the fusion technique, I think that would be super fun. Let's keep this Buu Saga thing going and talk about another one that I think would be really hilarious, and I'd be interested to see how Bandai could do this if they actually wanted to do something like this. And it's Mr. Satan with Majin Buu when he's taking photos to pretend that he's defeated Majin Buu to the earth. This would be hilarious. I think the blueprints of everything are already there. We've had a Masterlies extra Majin Buu, who was the last one prize in Omnibus versus Ultra, or versus Omnibus Ultra, excuse me, and there is the Mr. Satan coming out in Duel for the Future. So if they wanted to slightly recycle maybe at least Mr. Satan, they could, but it would be nice if they did a whole new sculpt. It seems like Masterlies Plus isn't recycling as of right now. But I think it would be really cool if we had Mr. Satan doing his peace sign, standing over Majin Buu, while Majin Buu is literally just face planted into the ground instead of how we have him before in his big triumphant pose. I know a lot of people haven't been able to get the Majin Buu because importing him is super expensive. And he was a last one prize, so there aren't as many out there as other Masterlies figures, but I think this would be kind of a funny little addition to a Majin Buu collection to tide us over until they do an overseas version of another Majin Buu maybe in the future. All right, we've been talking about, hey, you know, Bandai, you should bring back a film series. So if they do another film Kuji and maybe stick in some Wrath of the Dragon characters, I think it would be awesome if we got Great Saiyaman 1 and 2 together in this pose as a Masterlies Plus. I think it would be awesome. I love the Great Saiyaman. He's one of my favorite things that Gohan has done. A lot of people don't like the Great Saiyaman arc within the Buu Saga. I love it, and I love Gohan's relationship with Videl. It's probably my favorite romance out of anybody in Dragon Ball, and them being a dynamic duo together as superheroes would be so fun, and it's almost a no-brainer as Masterlies Plus. You could pair together any characters and it would be super cool. So having them doing this, or maybe when Videl is doing her bow and Gohan is like catching her, I think that would be so cool. Either or, I think it would just be a great idea and a really cool opportunity for us to get more Saiyaman within Ichiban Kuji, and a good excuse for Bandai to start doing another film Kuji hopefully in the future. Speaking of romance, my next pick would be Android 18 and Krillin when they do that iconic little smooch on Krillin's face after the androids finish pummeling the Z Fighters. I think this is one of the most iconic Krillin and 18 moments. I think most people think of this when they think about their relationship, just that one kiss that started it all, man. And I was pretty disappointed with Android 18 in Fear of Androids. I think they kind of did a sloppy job with that figure. It's not bad, but it could have been so much better. And it seems like most Krillin figures coming out are pretty good. Battle on Planet Namek was okay, but most of the time the Krillin figures look pretty good. And I think this would just be a really unique one where he's like, you know, very shocked and embarrassed to be getting kissed by this beautiful woman. And, you know, Android 18 in this outfit, she doesn't have her jacket anymore and she's just giving like a nice little smooch. I think that's really cool. It would be a nice little send-off, or maybe not a send-off, but a nice little Android nod within a Kuji, maybe a romance Kuji. They could do something like that. That would be fun. But yeah, I think this would be cool. All right, my very last pick is one that I thought of late last night, actually, before making this video, and it's probably my favorite out of this whole list, and I think a lot of people have asked for this, and I would love to see a Masterlies Plus of Goku and Vegeta from the Broly movie in their jackets. I don't know what the name of the jackets are. I think it's based off of a music, like an artist that's in the movie. I think it might be the same artist that does Blizzard, which is in the credits of the movie. A lot of people love that song, me included. But this is such a unique look for Goku and Vegeta. And them in this SAB jacket thing is so cool. Like, they don't wear the jackets for long, but they just look really cool. And I think this little moment when they're looking up at Frieza's spaceship and they're just posing together, looking like dripped out and super cool, would make a wonderful wonderful Masterlies Plus edition within maybe a Broly anniversary Kuji. Maybe we can get some very unique figures within this Kuji, like Broly in his base form, this Masterlies Plus of them, maybe Paragus, Bardock, King Vegeta. I think that would be really cool if they like focused on the Saiyans from the Broly movie within a Kuji. But that's my list, guys. Just a few different ideas that I had for Masterlies Plus, but I would love to hear your guys' ideas for Masterlies Plus. Like I said, if we can get enough ideas, or if this can be a really cool video series, maybe I'll do a follow-up. And we'll talk about more and share ideas that you guys in the comment section had. But that's it for my list. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. But until the next video, guys, I will see you all later.